each and every one of us. Keep your arms around our parish. And I say to Tallulah this day, my Heavenly Father. I ask this in your name, Heavenly Father. Amen.
Amen.
Madam President, we do have a quorum, roll call as follows. District 1, Mr. Hicks.
Here.
District 2, Mr. Arthur. District 3, Mr. Wilson.
Present.
District 4, Mr. Hughes.
Present.
District 5, Mrs. Sanders.
Here.
District 2 is not represented.
Anyone sign up for public comments?
No.
I need the approval of the consent agenda, approval of July 28 minutes, the approval of July building report, the approval of July finance report, the approval of July garbage and sewage report, and the approval of outstanding invoice report. Could I have a motion to that effect?
So moved. Second.
Been moving properly second, all in favor?
Aye.
President report, I found out you all have this already in your package, so I don't need to read it again, right? Y'all know what I'm saying? From the, state of Louisiana, Jeff Landon, did y'all see that? Okay. Okay, so I don't need to read that no more. We need to use. Okay. Go, oh, and you, okay. All right, well, you all got that, so that's all I was going to, do, report of Secretary Treasurer.
Madam President, I'd like permission to pay all outstanding invoices based on available funds.
You don't have a chance to look at any question concerning that? If not, I need a motion to that effect.
Make the motion that we pay all outstanding bills that the fund comes available.
Second.
Been moving properly second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, that's so,
Okay. In your package, you do have your, under the financials, you have the listing of the funds available in the various bank accounts. And, since the AIO taxes are not designated for anything specifically, I would like to suggest that we take from those funds, monies to purchase the zipper, and I think Mr. Epps had asked about the dump trucks, the lease on the dump trucks, and lease on the Caterpillar. And, I think there was one other thing, but if we could use those funds. When we had the audit and met with the auditors, he did say that we needed to reduce, what we had in those, some of those accounts. And my suggestion, as I said, was to use the AIO funds, starting with those, and, use that to make those
so
necessary
it's
purchases.
the same way said the American Rescue Funds? That's the
No,
same as
above
that?
that, AIO. You see what the.
So with the AIO, you saying the dump truck?
First was the zipper,
Mm-hmm.
the, you said the lease on the dump truck, which was expiring.
Expired, and, if we don't do anything, it won't end up going up. It'll be new truck,
Okay,
twice. With the dump truck that we have right now, they want to sell them for $82,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're paying $2,500 a month. And with that, with 3 months, I gotta figure it out. With 24 months, we'll be paying $60,000. With 38 months, we'll be paying $95,000 for 38 months. And the truck's on the sale for $82,000. Then if you get the new trucks, they're gonna be running $3,700, which gonna total up to $140,000. So my concern just don't make sense for us to keep leasing the same trucks and we getting good mileage out of it, a good performance. It's still in good shape. But you know, whatever y'all decide.
To me, it'd be cheaper to buy, go ahead and buy them trucks. You're gonna get some good time out of it, right? Then it would be to pay a lease.
They got low miles on them.
So how much warranty would we have, if we was purchased them now, how much warranty would we have left on?
I had to check and see.
That's probably the main thing.
And how much a new truck cost?
37 dollars.
You do my lease,
That's a month.
get them off.
37.26
For a new truck?
a month.
That's what I'm saying, for a brand new truck.
After 38 months.
And how long you done had the other trucks that we leased?
Just turned about almost up 4 years.
And when we bought it, it was new then? It was new?
What our miles looking like, just an estimate.
It real low miles. I brought it up at the last meeting we had, but I didn't get the miles up this time, it was out. But they real low miles.
Yeah.
Compared to the amount of time we had.
Right.
Money wise, for the difference between the two, you'd be better off buying those that we have.
Yeah. Y'all been taking maybe change all our, like it's supposed to, so yeah, probably does it now. Two of them,
If not, if we want to turn back in,
when the lease up on the low one, the tractor in it,
with the low ball, we'd already settled it.
April.
We at lease purchases.
Okay.
We really need to check on the, warranties, see what I'm saying? Because that's a good deal, but my thing is, the only thing that I'm concerned about, is the warranty. Looking good, the next day it could fall to pieces. And say, well, we didn't have a warranty on that, it's out of it. So what we do, you
The
find
court
out.
actually gonna give me a warranty, but I got to find out, so I can send it to y'all, the amount of warranty.
And if it's pretty good, then it's fine. If not, you might as well just buy a new one. You know you got all kind of warranty. Now, that's my take on it. That don't mean, right. Check with the warranty and see, because anything can happen. Anything old and used.
But what he telling me now that, the one we want for new trucks,
Mm-hmm.
get put in an order for them,
Mm-hmm.
so.
Yeah, well, like Mr. Wilson said, check on the warranty and see what's saying, and get it in writing, and then go for it. Yeah. So that's the truth. I agree with you saying something else.
But I gave y'all a quote on zipper. It's a zipper. See, when we first got that quote, he locked me in on it. Because I had sent him some information to hold it. But if y'all do not decide to get it, he still needs to sell it to somebody else. And now price, we saving what, $25,000 on it.
That's the one you've been talking about for a year or so, huh?
2 years.
2 years, you and Mr. Hitch, I was dying off for it, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, if-
We begging for it.
If you look at your roads, I'm gonna give one of the good examples, Mr. Wilson Road, West Battle Lake. You just have a pad. In some places, it's not wide enough for one car.
Mounds are giving up to goats.
Right.
That part,
My truck.
my truck got a lot of issues.
But the road, you gonna need a road?
You'll get all that, but I guess one step at a time.
If I wait on too many steps, it's gonna be broke again, you better go ahead and get it, while it's getting this good. That's when you hadn't gotten it before, because the money was, so now we
Well,
have.
I have prices on a roller, a sweeper, and I got a price on a paper if we decide to get one. We had one before, and it was doing a wonderful job, because we did, Kimberly Street over with it. And so for Kimberly was still in good shape, and that'd been years ago.
I think it's in 10 or something.
That's what
You can do your own paving a whole lot cheaper and you can hire it done.
and so what our problem is now, we're pricing ourselves out with material because cold mix is just a temporary thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting a lot of complaints about potholes on different roads. East Baton Lake is one, Tunnel North, in Templeton, Mount Road, Duckport,
Okay.
and we spend, maybe about 1,800, I believe, for cold mix.
Okay. So we got those two, what did I think, it was third something that's due, what else you say? It was just the zipper and the trucks. Well, that's what, that's coming out of that money, but something else?
Well, how much is the zipper? Is that the 357 or?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's all we do.
Then need nothing open for, I need some,
That, at the moment, that's all we can do.
how much you spend, how much is it? What is it, how much? Up to how much?
It's 357.
It was 357, I think. Can hardly read this one. One was 357.
That's 332.
And 332.
Yeah. 357 is the price to date for the same zipper. But I had put in an order for it last year. So he was telling me if we hold it, we'd be able to get it for the price back in
332.
332.
But then we'll have to discuss about when you come back about the
Truck.
trucks.
Cause I'm looking at this, we don't have 332. I say 325. You just trying to take all the money.
But
Okay,
it'll pay off.
it'll pay off, okay. I'll go down in American Rescue Fund, don't study.
Is it Caterpillar gonna be taken care of?
Well, those we already took it in. It's lease purchase. The dozer and the low board truck.
Okay. All right, but just when you come back, just us with that warranty and everything, just go and do what you gotta do.
And plus you want a quote on a road.
You know, I don't even get hair, bro. At least you'll know what you're looking at.
So what are you gonna do about the zipper? Gonna take it to the next meeting or what?
No, they're gonna take the truck to next week, right?
You know, if I don't give this, if I don't give this, I'm not tired of looking at him, let's do what it's all right, I'm not that, so.
They'll have
And you better make
some
sure you
kind
do
of
them rolls, too, I'm gonna
warranty,
check it.
right?
Yeah, and just, but it need, the warranty on those trucks are really truly now,
He told me he got a good warranty on, but I don't want to tell you that's not true. But we did talk about the warranty.
do you need the trucks bad, is it? Do we need to
Got
come
the truck,
first?
right?
They're hand in hand, one just as good as the other.
Cause one time is coming, and they won't be able to do nothing with it, they're gonna be sitting up.
That's this time,
Really.
because you gotta have more food.
How long we got left with the lease on the trucks?
And I think they might be already there.
You probably need to
Just
wait
one
on
month,
get
just
that.
one month right now.
You need to wait on work on that. Go ahead on and, yeah. Get the lease, get the trucks.
And I'll come back and let you know the warranty.
But morning. And then on the next, our next meeting, we'll tell you about the zipper. And so that way,
Gonna make a motion
yes,
as to what you're gonna do
right.
now?
But make sure when you come back, make sure to be the zipper, the roll, and whatever, everything that you need that go along with it, so we, you know, so we ain't gonna do it. Yeah. So we need a motion that we go forward with those dump truck, how many trucks you talking about?
Two.
The two dumps, providing, motion?
I'll make a motion to, purchase the 2 trucks, get them out of the lease. And then I guess you want that other part of it too.
Is it? No,
Zipper will be in the next
we're gonna
meeting.
get it next meeting, we're just gonna get in this truck, and when we come back next meeting, and we're gonna get your zipper or whatever. Can I get a second? Let me have a roll call, please.
District 1,
Yes,
District 2, District 3,
Yes.
District 4,
I said no. I was against it all the time.
The trucks,
Yeah.
we on the
Well,
trucks.
get the truck then.
He wasn't even listening. The trucks,
Well, we get the truck.
that's what we motion on.
I'm not going. Okay.
okay, so on the trucks, are you a yea and nay?
Yeah.
Okay. District 5,
Yes.
okay, and that is to purchase,
Truck.
the dump trucks.
The truck.
But with 82,000
Each,
each.
all right, I have Ms. Williams here to just briefly inform you of the, conferences you asked, you want to know.
I'm gonna stand on the side over here and do what I want to see. Good afternoon, I'm Lori Williams. I'm one of 3 persons that attended the 70th Annual Conference, Organization of Parish Administrators. The classes were set up in concurrent sessions, so we did not all attend the same classes at the same time. The first concurrent session dealt with workman comp, so that was not for me. So I did attend stress how to handle defense in the workplace. It was like a self-defense class, and I won't demonstrate on this dude. How they showed us to handle yourself. I did show her, but I'm not gonna have an actual person to come up as they did, so I can practice on it. And which was very informative, you know, because you never know who you're gonna come in contact with or where you're gonna come in contact with that individual. So it's always good to know your surroundings. And he did let us know, if you have to carry a gun, it's your gun. If you need mace or stun gun, it's legal in Louisiana. Whatever way you need to defend yourself, be prepared. And ladies, he said, stop being on your cell phone, not paying attention to what's going on, because you don't know who's looking at you, who's gonna follow you out of whatever building you coming from. The second thing was that I attended was retirement plan. If you are nearing retirement age and you're gonna be under parochial, it is very important to make a decision as to whether you're gonna go into drop or you're not gonna go into drop. There are several factors to be considered. You may be one of those, and you say you're gonna go back in and work. If you're not a certain age, then at that particular time, drop is not really for you. The young lady that did the session said if two close parishes want to get together and meet, she's willing to come in and do a class. Because, that's something very, very important if you're gonna be nearing retirement. Because you need to know how to plan your funds. Also, Debbie Hinton, who is the attorney for the PJAL, she offered a lot of material She talked about, tariffs and public bills, tariffs and public bid laws. She, did not get to disrupted meetings and how to handle that. But, she also talked about, unfunded mandates, and I do have, her sheet, which is lengthy, so I'm not gonna even try to go through that. But if you need to, I'll be happy to print off a copy for, each German. I think my supervisor has one in her packet. If not, I will copy this for her.
Okay.
And, they also, did I say bid laws and tariff?
Yeah, you said everything.
Okay. All right, so that's my little part. Thank you so much.
You are very
All
welcome.
right.
We really appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ms. Roach, you have anything to say? Oh, okay, all right. We'll go ahead and
Okay, the, other thing, you have a copy of your investment report in your packet. You know where we stand with our investments. I guess that the only other thing would be moving on to grants. Okay, the LGAP grant was approved, and so at this time I'd like permission to, well, not permission to, but I would like to have the jurors authorize the president to sign all documents related to that approval. Once again, that's for $100,000 for Port Road on behalf of the Port Commission.
So moved.
Second.
I ain't even seen them.
Wait too long.
Okay.
All right,
So long.
and the next thing, we have, Mrs. Sterling here in regards to the DRA grant, awards for this year. And I think she'd like to come up and speak with you in regards to that.
The D what, man?
DRA Delta Regional Authority.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Delta Regional Authority, I questioned Ms. Bill on whether you guys had applied for a Delta Regional Authority grant this year. And so there's still funds available, and I would like for the parish to go in with the court and, get a turning lane. It will basically be the same thing that we did with the overlay of Port Road. We'll bring in the engineer from Volcom and and Robert Waxman as a consultant. And we'll share the cost of both of those, cost for that, and the cost for the turning lane is, 1.5 million. But that's a DRA grant, it's not coming out of our pocket.
Yeah, no,
If
but you
awarded.
just said you want us to go in, with us, so explain that part.
Well, the two entities will share the cost
That's what I
of,
thought, okay. I don't know if we can have that or not. I'm just gonna be honest.
well, basically, the grant is for the remaining of this year. If awarded, we won't use the monies until the following year, fiscal year.
But you still got to come up with X number of dollars, am I correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And you said that money is for a turning lane, explain that part too.
Turning lane onto Port Road, so the port, of course, Highway 65 is one lane.
Right.
With all the traffic that has increased since the Meta project, it's safer to have a turning lane and allow anyone else the users of Highway 65, it is to just go straight and turn and kind of get out the way nevertheless. If anyone's been out at Port Road, just at Highway 65 turning onto Port Road, to see how busy it is there. And it's something that is.
Do it be busy year round?
It does. It does. As reminder, it is a port. So we have traffic all year round. It's not just during harvest season. And now this Meta project has increased the traffic there. So we're looking at right now probably 3 to 4 more years of that traffic. And basically, it's more for safety. It's not so much as getting the trucks off the road. We need a safer area.
So let me ask you this, do you have the money for, Highway 65 going direct to the port for the road that we, Sun into, whatever his name on there? So what's happening with that?
I don't know what you're speaking of.
Highway 65, you know the pictures that you made that before the road was torn up and the pictures that Mr. Epps went out there and we emailed that to, what was his name, Mr. Epps?
You talk about the port road, you talking about?
Yeah, from the road from Highway 65 to the port.
Well,
You talking about
remember,
something different?
I know it's something different, but I'm saying, do we have that straight first? Because what we need to do, the money should come out for a ton road, we need to get that road squared away. All the calling from DOT man and, fields and so forth and so on, that I've done 15, 20 minutes and did all of that. But we hadn't heard anything else about that road. But now we're going to another turn road, so I need to know that, Mr. Epps, you know, you emailed all that to him, right? Mr. Epps?
Yeah, his name Brian Epps.
Yeah, so have you heard anything back from him? So we need to call him and see what he's gonna do about that road. That's what I'm saying.
as far as fixing, getting a reimbursement for that, that's what you're speaking of?
Not so much reimbursed, it's supposed to just, that last word I was said when I talked to him, that once those papers come in and the pictures, that he was gonna get on it, and he said, well, I'm gonna send the flagpole all the way up and try to go ahead and work on it. So I'm trying to see with that, I don't want two or three different things.
I agree with that, but, with that process, I asked you to be a part of it, and you said you and Mr. Epps will take care of it, so right now,
That's what I'm saying, I'm talking about him, so we need to try to get that squared away.
And it basically will be a reimbursement, because, as Mr. Hicks said, and I informed Mr. Epps, that the road is complete, they've overlaid the road, and we both had agreed that we would share the cost of that, so it still would be a reimbursement, so if they reimburse that whole entire cost, and then two, it will be an increase due to the amount of damage that is done to the road haphazardly.
So in other words, the port board all agree on the turning thing, that's what all you all have agreed on?
Yes.
So the next question, why the port members don't ever come up? And I see one of them came today to let us know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Only thing I know when I see for that change for the company to fix the road. That's the only thing going on is they finna build something, or is another project coming in or something, really don't have so much traffic coming in.
So I represent the port, but if you require a commissioner, then, I mean, we
Not
have
so much a mission to come and talk, just come as for hold of us, because the police jury, you come to us and we branch out to you all. So what I'm saying, they should take a few minutes to come in and let us know what else going on with it. I understand what you're saying. It's no problem. If they got you, the spokesperson, that's good. I want to make sure everybody on the same page. See, now you was talking about a grant for a turning lane that gonna cost X number of dollars, and I want to know, that's what they want too, huh? Y'all go over your head of meetings, that's what y'all.
That is
y'all
correct.
want.
The tenants up there brought to our attention of the danger of someone getting hurt, you know, and especially the traffic and then the industry that is in process west of us. There's so much, and you see that they're working on 65 now, there's so much traffic.
That's what I'm saying.
Some of the tenants that's there was complaining about the danger of trying to get out with all this traffic going on. So she's basically what she said, it's about safety.
And it's about a whole lot of money. How much money you saying that grant, how much?
1.5 million.
That's what I thought, that made 1.5 million.
Is my understanding that will be reimbursed with the grants that you submitted or sister?
Yes, as stated, any grants that are awarded for the port and the parish, I basically handle those monies. All will be a reimbursement back to us.
So have we been
But
getting
the
any
cost-
back? Have we been getting any money back, Ms. Dew? Have we, any of that grant money?
Any grant money back?
The back, you know, she said she handled all of it and whatever, you know.
Meaning all of the invoices come to me.
Mhm.
So once the DRA, we pay those invoices,
Mhm.
DRA, reimburses both entities.
So have they reimbursed it?
Yes, that project is closed.
So we got some of that money.
The previous project that they did,
Yes.
we were it was a reimbursement project,
Okay.
from the DRA.
Okay. Well,
I
now,
mean, it hadn't been any monies that we had to spend.
okay. Well, that's what I want to know now. Let me tell you about James Sanders. If I don't know something, I'm gonna ask. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just say, okay, so that's mean I ask this dude, she handled all that. Now, I don't know if it's a problem for that, but regardless of what it is, I'd like to know. Now, I guess the others sitting up here, because we don't wanna be responsible for nothing. They come and ask me and say, well, you all doing this, or that? Man, I'm looking just as crazy and I'm on the police jury, I don't know. So I like to know what's going on. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, that's why I'm here to inform.
Yeah, so, and that's mean I want to know, get the right understanding.
Oh, absolutely. I hope that I've explained that so that you will get the correct
Yeah, but I'm
understanding.
still, that's what I'm saying, explain it to me, and you say I'm missing legal. That's all. And I'm gonna continue to do until I'm off the board. You see what I'm saying? If removed from being the president, and Hughes or whoever did, I'm still gonna ask, but then I'm not in a position to sign, I want to sign, but as long as I got to sign those papers, I need to know what's going on. I'm not gonna sign it, I don't understand what's going on. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay,
I didn't-
that's all.
I didn't warn for you to sign anything. I just
But when
asked.
they come, I'm gonna have to.
Oh,
So just like they
absolutely.
make, okay, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, on 65, you're gonna have a turning lane coming from Lake Providence toward Tallulah.
No,
You ain't gonna have one going that way,
yes, absolutely.
just a little side street.
Yes, and once we increase that lane, of course, you know, it goes over railroad track, we'll have to do some increasing there. It sounds smart to do both lanes, but as I'm coming to you all now with a money crisis, so we don't actually have it, neither entity has it. So I suggest we do one and then see what we can do down the line. And also, I think the time before, when some of the tenants came, they was talking about us taking up the cost of the sheriff coming out. We no longer need that. They've placed a radar at the exit of Port Road, so when they're loaded, the radar detects them speeding, so we got that right, so that's resolved.
A question, may I ask a question?
So,
Since we checked with the DOT about the turn lane, you've done that already, you've done the
Everything
research.
is,
Right, I'm sure she has.
the consultant and engineer has already did all of the legwork for that. We've been working on the turning lane for some time, trying to get that. We actually tried to get DOTD to do it when they did the study. We didn't have enough, traffic on that road, nevertheless, no accidents when they did the study.
And also, when the tenants up there came to us with the problem, we initiated that investigation so she could get all the ducks in a row, to where we would come to you all and share the load. We're making sure that we're, up to breast, and since we are an entity that's under you all, we wanna make sure that you all are happy. So as a board member, we're gonna make sure that she does what is feasible, and keep our audits and things like they're supposed to be, but she's been doing quite a good job with that. And also, she's assisted in grants for other projects and everything, is checking us out. And I think when we get those grants, they're shared with you all, to a greater degree, is that correct, Kim?
The police jury, is on the forefront of any grant that the court have, because like you stated, we're under them. So anytime that we need them, then we come to them first to be basically the head, not so much as doing everything else. And, another thing that our commissioners mentioned, that if at any time that anything comes up about the court, that you can reach out to the court president and let them know what's going on before you all make a decision.
Who's the president?
Don Frazier.
And now, give me that question again, if you got concern, that's called him, you saying, or something, what you say?
If anything comes to Secretary Treasurer's desk that you, relating to the court, that you contact the president to let him know what's going on before any decisions are made. he would like to be made aware of anything that comes to you all.
And that's both
Related to the
ways,
court.
right? Anything coming to you all, there should need to let us know what's going on. See, that's where, that's my question, that's what I'm talking about now, you see what I'm saying? And after the fact, because I don't know how true it is. I'm listening, I don't know, this fella want $100,000 for the 3 different parishes, and I don't know nothing about that. So that's mean I'm saying, before you all making a decision, don't be after the fact, you know, let us know it. So I guess y'all will be, don't pay the $100,000 instead of bringing it to parish, you see what I'm saying? Cause I don't want no secondhand stuff, and they call me, that's mean I'm mentioning this.
Sure.
They wear my number out.
That
I don't
same-
go, when I go home, it don't be just, another meeting coming. Phone blow up sometime, I don't want to answer, but as long as I'm sitting on the board, I'm gonna answer to the best of my ability. And if it's something that I don't understand, I'm gonna try to find out, because I promise you, I'm not gonna sign no paper that I don't know what's going on. Now, they can do it, but I'm not. So that's me, I'm asking a question, you see what I'm
That's
saying?
the same particular
Okay.
person that contacted you has also contacted the board,
Right,
and the board
mhm.
decided not to do that.
Right,
It's
right.
it's the board's understanding that the police jury is the one that agreed to doing that,
No.
not the
No.
court commission. So yeah,
No.
we are not we're
No.
not paying for that.
And we are not either, I don't know where that comes from, you know? See, that's what I'm saying, you see what I'm talking about? And that's when I be careful of different things that I sign, you know, just like Ms. Do asked them, you know, but we gonna look over this, go on before I sign, because once I sign that, and then I'm saying, well, I don't remember that, where you signed, you should have read it, you see what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna do it. And before I sign something just because, then I won't be president no more, give it to someone else, because I'm not gonna do it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I got too old for the good jail. All right, too old.
Any
7,
other
8,
questions for me?
What was the final agreement? Are you going to?
I don't talk so much, I don't know.
I was about to say, are you going to go ahead with the application for DRA grant, or what, to assist the board?
Is y'all in agree with it?
Yeah.
We'll make a motion.
So moved,
So what?
Yeah, I was about to say, I need you to state
stated.
what you're going to, what you're agreeing on.
Okay, we're talking about dealing with the grants.
You may want to assist them with
Yes.
it.
In agreements to complete a DRA grant with the port for a turning lane of Highway 65.
Okay, and completing a DRA grant.
Estimated amount of the grant.
1.5 million.
Doing a DRA grant up at the port for a turning lane costing 1.5 million.
With the port.
$97.
Thank
Move it, drop the 7, all in favor? Roll call.
District 1,
Yes.
District 2, District 3,
Yes.
District 4,
Yes.
District 5.
Yes. Anything else?
you. Oh, man, thank you.
You're welcome. I want to see you for a while.
Every meeting I be here.
Well, that don't mean I'm gonna go for what you say.
I be here.
Oh, right, where we at?
Now,
You got something else?
nothing from the parish attorney.
Okay. I'm on, jury members back district. Make it fast. You ain't got nothing number grade, just talk about number grade.
That's all.
That's all.
That's all.
Oh.
This one.
You ready? Okay, first thing is, you went out and looked at Thomastown.
Yes, sir.
What do you think going on there?
Those heavy loads just,
You get up, I don't know.
just tore it all to pieces.
That's something we gotta look at down the road.
Right.
Hunter Heights, they ditch around the back coming up to the church on Highway 80. Those folks have been calling me, wanting to know if we would clean that ditch out for them. It's grown up pretty bad. And you know, when it starts raining this winter, it's gonna wanna back up, you know how we do.
Hunter's like,
Yeah, Hunter Heights. Okay,
that's a bad ditch, right?
the back ditch, and it comes around through the field up beside the church. The old white church, you know. Okay, now, Delta, the lots, 2 lots that we have there, We haven't done nothing on it yet.
No.
Okay, what I'm getting at is, the rumor is that the mayor of Delta is complaining to their people about housekeeping for Delta. And she's sending out notices to them that they're gonna have to start cleaning up. And I would imagine we might get a notice. With, with those 2 lots growed up and everything. Okay. Got that one?
Okay, now, if, when we decide to clean those 2 lots up, we're gonna have to furnish, bins, trash bins.
And then we have to lease them, or pay that little rent thing.
Right.
What you have is, actually, one of those trailers belongs to us, it's
Right.
on our property.
Right.
And the rest of it is trees and bushes. Trees and bushes, you gonna pile them up and burn them?
Problem, but just.
We'd have to dispose of the trailer. Okay, there's gonna be some metal for the tin, then you're gonna have the frame that's metal. The rest of it's gonna be wood and whatever's in the building, right?
A lot of, but a lot of the.
You don't think you could separate the tin and then burn everything else?
We'll try.
That might be and then dig a hole and what's left over, throw it in the hole, cover it up.
When you say separate the 10, what you gonna do with the 10?
Well, let's scrap metal,
Put it in the bin.
Huh?
Put it in the bin.
or you can sell scrap metal,
It's not worth the trouble.
yeah, no, you bet.
That's what they're gonna
Or
do.
give it away to somebody to haul it off for you.
Well, you can't do the same thing with the 10, you gonna do with all the other stuff.
The other stuff being what, frame?
Burn it up and just pile it up, and the one that want, they can come and pull it on out
Or
of
you
sale.
could, the metal frame, we'd have to notify somebody.
If they
It's
want-
what,
You
scrap
talking about the
iron?
whole trailer?
Cause, yeah, because my thing is, it goes by the weight. It could be 2,000, 3,000, what for something, some of those bins, you got all that stuff,
Right.
it's gonna take it out to.
No, I bet you don't have anything in there. But
Yeah.
when we start, we're gonna have to have.
Just when you start, it's the ones that live around, if they want to tell them to come and. So
We
how
can
we
find
manage to get
somebody
a
to
trailer
do it.
on the lot, how we manage to get that?
Once they have to on the frame, you can tear the tin off of it, chunk it over here. Then you got what's inside, then you got the floor.
We don't have that much resources, we don't have means that.
I'm just saying, no, you do this with a track hoe.
Right, and then.
You notice out here at Richmond where they done away with all them trailers? That's basically what they did out there was track hoe, then they buried everything. But anyway, we'll work on that, we talked about Thomastown Road on that deal there. Tallulah, basically close to the curve, where you got the little sort of an S curve. We got ruts out there about yay deep on them 18 layers. They're basically on the sides of it.
You talking about television on
On the
North?
Tallulah, yeah, coming down back toward the Port Road,
Okay,
where the curve is.
right.
It's right in that area. The ruts are pretty deep. You can look at them. Okay, Willow Bayou Road, from where Rusty Hicks lives, and you're heading west, that road in there that's a real bad spots.
So what about you?
Willow Bayou, Rusty's place, heading west.
Especially in that curve, right?
Yeah. Okay, East Bear Lake, you may already have it, but the grass was growing up pretty good. And I know you had a backup now,
Bush hog.
bush hog out there. And basically, that's it for me. That's nothing.
District 3?
Grass cutting, we got 2 things. Grass cutting, both sides of Adams Street. I know you have been trying to get there, but, I mean, it's steady growing. On both sides, north and south of Levy Street. Yes, sir. And on North Walnut, I appreciate what you all did from Levy Street on up to McKinley Street. It looks good. Me and Mr. Johnny went through there a while ago and looked at it.
We're gonna have to take it all the way down to the sand.
Right.
Then we'll come back and do South End.
Now that cover, you changed the cover out.
Yeah, no,
I'm talking about on McKinley Street, the crossing McKinley.
when the city put it in, they put it on the top of the cover that's already in there. So that made it wasn't on grade, so we had to lower it to put it on grade to drain all the water back from South Bend to North.
Right.
And that was about 2
I
foot.
was seeing that old riding cover
Yeah.
that was in there.
Uh,
I know when it was rain, they would come and go down the street. Wouldn't go down the
but
street.
they said one cover on top of the that was all grade, you know.
So that,
Well, we appreciate what you've done down through there. It looks good. Also, I wish you would have started at 80 and came up, but when you get a chance, come back and start at 80 and come on up, to meet the south side of that street.
You have to start at the bottom, so in case you
Right.
don't finish, the water won't block it. So we start.
I understand.
Then
I understand.
and work our way back to you.
Right. Cause it's right there on, the East Arden, right there, where the city put that cover in.
Right.
We still got that problem now, so, when we got that rain the last time, it kinda bagged up right there. So, yes, sir. I appreciate this. That's all I got, other than the grass cutting. Don't forget, Wright Elementary behind Wright, where we clean up that area back there, behind Wright and Fifth Street as well. Yeah. Okay, that's it for me.
Four.
oh yes, I talked with you this morning, no Stanley in here, I told you that already. He said, cover was good, but tear it off more dirt, but they didn't put the 7 low. He said, we're gonna put 10, 12 on. You really got a little slope where the water it really gonna wash it back out.
I would have to look at it.
Look at it.
And slope it, what covered it.
Mm-hmm.
You need to build all that up because that water gonna come across.
That's what he
Lower
gonna jump.
place and cutting a trench on the other side of this. If we got, but now, he could have solved that problem if he put in a larger cover.
It's on, yeah, big one, yeah. I told him that too, but they went with it. I don't know,
Cover
five,
that, it's too
five.
small. It's too small.
Yeah, it's gonna boil out on
Right.
the east side. But, you can look at it if you have to, maybe add some
Copper.
rip wrap or something, but it's gonna wash.
Mhm.
Also, y'all cut the grade down on the railroad track down by Jimmy Fowler, y'all cut that, and
Mhm.
did a good job on there.
We're gonna go a little bit further down to where, Roseville, down to yourself. That's what the tracks all need to be up there.
Outside, okay, outside there, when superintendent called me, they got 2 places that you pass the gate when they turn and go back to the football stadium. He said some big old holes in there. He was asking me about the police jury, I told him to come and, probably explain to y'all. And I said, we haul gravel for y'all will reimburse us when you take it to a turnaround. So I told him to come check with you on that. It's got 2 big holes. Me and Dave saw him.
We don't mind filling the holes up, but we have enough money for
Yeah, I told him.
material for our own self.
That's what I told him to do. I told him to come to the board, but if we done it, then they were there to reimburse us.
Right.
When we looked at the dam,
Then,
it's got grass up on it, but
but the water is an inch.
yeah, the water look good, look clear, but we're gonna talk about it when we get down to the weed control. Check though.
Yeah.
Check the car.
Yeah, I thought-
They're gonna work with us and get that thing cleaned up. So,
I thought-
that's all right.
That's it. I see Miss, Haywood is here, and, she had told me to appreciate what we done in Buckland. Did you wanna say something else about it, Miss?
That was basically what I
Yeah,
came
you
to say.
appreciate what they had
Yeah,
done.
they're on the way down there cleaning up and they are doing a super job thus far. It is a lot, I know it's overwhelming, but they are doing a wonderful job and we're just glad to see them down there. The work is gonna be really good. The only thing that I would say, I would hate for them to do all of that good work with the properties being so blighted. And, you know, if you do it, by next year, the property is just gonna overlap it again, because I don't know of a way to, I know the Polish jury don't do individual properties, so I don't know of a way to even start it, you know, to address the individual places that have the blight on them. Some areas, the trees are growing out of the ditches, not so much on property, but the ditches. If you go down, there's a Buckner Street going in there, and you go down there, some of the properties where it's coming out of the fence line, and the trees are growing this direction, and they're growing, meeting over the roads almost, down there on Buckner Street.
You
And
know what she's talking about?
It's on James Street too.
it's on James Street as well. The trees are just meeting almost across the street. Even, there's a bus that comes through there, a few kids that they pick up. You get down there near the corners there, you can't see around there. The bus driver has to just ease out, or the mailman has to ease out to get there to make it safe enough to turn that curve there. But, I'm just glad they're down there and they are doing a super job.
So what's your take on that? Only thing that I can see is the lots vacant lots
Yes.
is going
Yes,
on.
ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, they're vacant. Most of those people that own those lots are deceased.
The road ditch, street ditch.
No, what she talking about?
That's
Empty
Buckner
lots.
Edition, it's,
There's
no,
road over
65 North,
You
there's
said
a
house
black
there,
church
but the
there
house collapsed.
on the corner,
Trees
it's still
grow.
parish, but
And,
it's just.
Some of the relatives had asked me about
Yeah.
cleaning up their
You
different
make that
lots.
corner there,
Make
and that's
it like
Buckner
that.
Edition.
You said they have the one that owns the lot?
Parish.
Yeah, the one that owns the lot.
It's awful.
I don't know, is we still,
There's people that still live there, and just,
Mr. Hughes,
it's a lot.
you was at meeting, you know, just like the city got that grant, around Freedom, you need that. I said they, yeah, if so, we can clean it off. Only thing that I would
I'm just
say
trying
to
be
you
an advocate for
that-
those that are still there.
write a little letter and having a sign saying it's okay to go on, because we really need to, you see what I'm saying?
Take the
It
liability.
shouldn't be, no, problem, but go and clean it up.
That's what the city really doing now.
Exactly, but they're not gonna go and
No,
look.
they're not doing, but they're trying to.
That's what I was thinking about, how
But now they
how
should.
could they go to Buckner? Well,
They
it would
should-
have to be city limit before they would do anything in Buckner.
Buckner's really in the parish.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, Buckner's in the parish.
That's the only thing. Once you get a letter with a sign saying it's okay, you're not good that, you know, you're going to probably say, well, this was right here and I wanted that, you tell it up and all that, but once they use that.
I've got one letter that, from, the neighbor there at my parents' old property. He came to the police jury about a year ago. That would be, Rosa Wines
Yeah.
and the Baileys from the fairground. They own the property next door.
Yeah.
And theirs is just protruding over an entire yard. It's coming through the fence, and there's snakes, and there's rats, and
Once they
there's.
get a letter signed that, and we need to go ahead and clean it up.
Can I present that letter, Ms. Sanders, at
You
some
can,
point?
you
I have
can.
a copy of it with them signed it.
Yeah.
They wanted to do it, but now it's so much that they don't know where to start. They don't have the kind of equipment to go in there and start. They were mowing it when they could handle it, but it's beyond mowing now.
That
But I
way we
can
won't be
present that
loud or
letter.
something, you know,
So what do we do with all the debris?
burn it up.
You keep burying them.
Just burn it up.
There's a lot of places behind Boatner to burn.
Yeah,
But you can burn.
Good back there.
So,
I'm down to the time.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do to assist with finding those people, getting signatures or anything?
It would be nice.
I
Long as
can
it's a vacant
assist.
lot, we don't want to just tear it down, we don't have to make it.
Yeah, as long as it's vacant.
And they signature, we do
Yes,
what we
ma'am.
can. We do what
Yes,
we
ma'am.
can.
I'll certainly help.
Okay.
I certainly will. Thank you so much.
Okay. Ms. Dew, we had got this, letter, right here by the jury, would like to have the replacement, so they went on top of the roof of their old health unit and got all of that, so the next step, putting it in the paper, for advertise, for bids,
They haven't given me the information.
it just, oh, that.
The results of their.
They hadn't mailed it in, right, I just feel, it went out there, I think Mr. F. used with them when they went over there. Alright. I think that's it for me. What you got for us?
Short.
Very
You know,
short.
we had that large cover put in on Henry's round, and we just about finished with it. It should be covered up by now.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Dexter.
Oh,
Yeah. We need to give him some in hours, what you got. And I think Mr. Hicks was saying something, not this Hicks, about you all need some more, file cabinets too. I think last time I was over there, I don't know, you put it in there. So what we want to do about, Dexter?
you just,
Do we need to have a personnel meeting in regards to that?
Not really.
We're discussing him and he's our president.
Well, he know what's happening. He's willing to work in the office. He gonna bring a letter from his doctor stating that he's not, like he did before. We didn't have a personnel meeting. We had a personnel meeting months before when he worked in that office for a little while, when he was sick before. I don't remember.
And it all depends on what you're gonna do now. I mean, so discussing him and he's
He
our
gonna be in the
president, that's
office.
all I'm saying.
But he gonna be in the office. We good, tell him that. I got it. He gonna bring a letter saying that light good work. And if you put in the office like it was before, then everything's right. We know he can't drive the tractor anymore, but we need to try to help. Let's see this. Now, I know y'all probably had a meeting before, discussed, and I don't remember. All we know, we talked about it, and we helped him out, because he's in the office and need to. So that's when I brought it back up. But now, if y'all want to have a personnel meeting, discuss what they want to do, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. So what y'all want to do?
It's the last time he's still on the table.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if he's willing to do it, that's a letter. I told him, I'll just bring it here. You don't have to do me to the doctor, just you just bring it and do it too. That's it. Speak now, Bill.
Probably best to go in and have personnel
Then you won't have it.
tomorrow if you want to.
When you won't get in touch with him.
Yeah, I don't know his number.
See, that's all. Y'all was supposed to be like that. If you're talking about me, say it out loud. I ain't scared.
Need to set a time, right? I gotta be up here tomorrow at 3:00, sign some more paperwork.
Tomorrow, 3, I guess.
4:03?
3, I could be here. I can come here.
Okay, whatever, Mr. Zip. So whoever gonna get in touch with Mr. Williams, just tell him he need to be up here tomorrow. What you say?
3.
Alright, report of engineer. Report of accident, extraordinary occurrence. Report of Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Preparedness. Report of building or fluid payment. Special committee report, old business, Tallulah water bill for jail.
Okay, on the water bill. I got with Miss Williams, she went with me over to City Hall, talked to the mayor and their person, and we got that bill cut in half. And there's a letter in here that supposedly showing you that. I don't know if you looked in your package, but there is one. Okay, now, dealing with the sewer. I talked with the city, and I seen in the paper where Richmond doing the same thing. If you want to do something about collection of the sewer, what you gotta do first, you gotta have a contract with Magnolia. Then they're gonna require you to run an ad in the paper stating what your plans are, right? Like shutting the water off. There will be a $100 fee for every meter that you shut off. Okay? And the way the city says they look at it is a little better than none. I'm talking about if they have to spend $100 and they can get some money back, it's better. That's up to us or you guys, what y'all wanna do. I can get with Magnolia if you decide that's what we wanna do, but that's, I'll leave that up to y'all.
I'm not for it, not for the, Only way I'm for it is the ones, not just 16 that's in Buckland for now. If we go through and all of these that hadn't paid, then that go for one, and go for all. But if it's just ones that's up in Buckland that hadn't paid, just $9 something, I'm talking about.
It should be everybody, if you wanna
So
go that way. I agree with that.
That's garbage that you're looking at.
You talk about, yeah, that's the agent report.
Cause I know, in Delta, they're not gonna cut the water off if they don't pay garbage or whatever. I remember that, so just a lost cause. And I know with the garbage, I think we paid $12, something. And with the sewage, it's $9. See what I'm saying?
Okay, in Delta, being that all the garbage comes through us, right? And if they don't collect their garbage, are they gonna still pay us anyway? I'm asking, I don't know. I hadn't had no
I
business
doubt
with
it.
Delta.
I doubt it. But I'm just saying, I don't want, Magnolia or Patterson, I don't, because I can't see paying, getting them $100 trying to collect $9.
I know, I can see that too.
That's too much.
And if you
I'm
did
gonna
that,
get
then
a certain person and give them a couple dollars for the building.
you might be able to recruit the losses there by putting it on their bill, right? I'm just making a statement.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna lose the $100.
What y'all say? Everybody got it. Yeah, they make it money. Hmm?
But now, when it comes to us having to pay, we gotta pay the garbage, right? Mr. Guy out there, he runs them trucks, he can't run them for nothing. So we'll have to pay the differences, right? We all understand that. But I'm willing to go along with the crowd.
I wouldn't go along with it right now, but it's up, y'all
It's up
vote
to
on
them
it.
two right there.
I'm not, yeah.
What do you
Gotta
think, guys?
figure out another way.
What do you,
Her district.
huh?
It's her district.
How do you,
Her district. What she think? It's her district.
I said, you
She
ain't
said-
afraid to trouble about it?
she don't feel that it's worth it.
Not if they just
She
ain't,
said, yes, she's president.
that ain't got nothing to do with that. Now, everybody got their own opinion.
Well, I'm just saying what I see.
Oh,
What I
okay.
see.
What you say?
It's up to you.
No.
I can
You
understand.
say whatever you say, it's okay.
I
What do you think, Dave? You looking at $100 versus whatever they may owe.
Versus the $9.
Okay, so let's stay as is.
We'll leave it as it is, so I won't contact nobody. Sound good?
Oh. Okay. Weed control
Yes,
on the value.
yes. The sheriff had, talked with me, talked with you. So last week we brought it up. He wanted to spray from the dam to ex cemetery right now, both sides of it. He got a guy with an airboat out of, I think he out of, Raven. Anyway, he'll come over and spray it. And we don't pay for nothing but, $4,000 for everything. And he gonna take his crew, the sheriff, and go all along the house on the bayou, on the outside where the weeds growed up, they gonna clean all that up for the crew.
The bushes and all,
Yeah.
and the tar, whatever them things
They
are.
gonna, sheriff gonna come in and cut that down, all the way down to the water. But the guy in the airboat gonna do everything in the bayou from the dam to the cemetery.
I see you've been cutting the grass with lawnmowers, looks
Yeah,
good.
they get down in there. It's cheaper than we paid last year. I think last year we paid too much. But I'm getting that weed over the dam now, and it's out of the dam right down now. And they're gonna drift on down, if we get a lot of rain, they're gonna drift on down, dam it up. Then Ed's gotta take his crew down and try to rake the weeds out the dam. And they choke it up one day, leave it like that, so I say, okay, I make the motion that we,
I'll second that motion, good.
they let the sheriff talk with the guy about the spraying everybody.
Somebody come out of public work.
Was it, it was as long as don't come from out of public work.
Public work at St. Clair?
What you saying?
He asked, I did talk with you.
Yeah,
I asked talk with you, yeah. Cause, you gonna get $20,000 for gravel, right? It's not gonna, it's just a grand pay through.
What we talked the other night?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I asked for more for you, but they don't get it no more, 20,000. That's what Katrina said. Now, when it's coming, I don't know. Probably like the bike trail. Okay, new business. Change of Wausau poll place. Have you figured out where it's gonna be?
Yes, it was moved to, Wausau Baptist Church. And if that's approved, we have to issue a resolution. And follow the requirements.
All right,
for change
they
of
need,
polling place.
they need to get another poll place, and if you see in the paper where it's going to, so we need a motion to approve that so they can.
Okay, I wanna ask a question first. Okay, if it goes to the church or during election times, are we gonna have to pay them any money for the use of the church?
The state will, pay.
They pay for all that?
Release.
Well, I wanna make a motion that, move it to the new location that we've discussed.
It's gonna be at the one up there by Stanley House there.
Can I get a second?
Yeah, walk over.
That's it.
All in favor?
A second.
Opposed, anything else? Very good. Correspondent? Public comment?
Can I ask, where was the old polling place?
Walk over.
Fire station.
Fire station.
At the fire station.
How come it moved?
Too hot, it's hot in there.
Said no air, no air in the summertime and it's
Over.
freeze in the wintertime.
Over.
Okay. All right, no public comment, you sure? Could I have meeting to adjourn?
So moved.